It's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com. And a couple of you have asked for disposable or autoclavable ways to measure transpalatal width. And I think that's absolutely amazing that you're doing this in all your practices, especially with the little kiddos, especially with the age 2 through 10, 2 through 15. Pretty much all those preschool and grade school and junior high and high school age kids, they need to be having this done for sure. So let's talk about measuring interproximal width. Now, there's 3 different ways you can do it that I know. You can have a bully gauge, which has to be autoclaved. It's a little open, close, pointy thing. The way I wanted to learn to do it is a different way. So I was looking for these type of rulers. So what I would probably do, some of these are disposable and some of these are autoclavable. So some are made of paper. Obviously these plastic ones, I don't think you can rip. Nope, can't do that. But I think the paper ones, you could probably rip. So I want to rip it at 0. So that, because there's 2 rulers actually on here and it ends at 0, right? Because that's where you're going to start. I'm going to bend that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And that's your new 0. Now we can do 2 for 1. All right. So now all we have to do, because this is 0, is lay this. So this is 0 to 1. Okay. So we go, I marked the cusp tip of this 1st-year-old molars, 6-year-old molars. The cusp tip. Mesial palatal cusp tip. So I like to mark it. You can use one of those sanitized sticks. They have them for denture marks. They have them for marking in orthodontics, pencils, pens, to mark yours. So it's always a good idea to measure the transpalatal width. You measure this by drawing an individual line like this, okay? Finding the path of least resistance and then going this one at 0. And where does the other one land up? At about 39, okay? So this patient is a little bit deficient. Now, we like to say 40 because 4 is for an average patient. I'm not sure if this is an average patient even. That's 4. It's for an average patient. And 45 maybe for someone with big teeth. So that's just a good way to gauge if palatal expansion is needed or not. If palatal expansion is needed, then we're going to have to go and get into it. If it doesn't look like it's needed, then cool, you can move on with your braces or your Invisalign, and you don't have to take the step to fix the bites first. Usually most parents are pretty happy unless they're looking for like airway benefits, or there's a lot of benefits that happen when you expand arches. So that's also something you can bring up. It's always an option usually. All right, thanks so much. So it looks like these rulers that were given to me by modernarches.com, they have both disposable ones. Here it is. You can see their information, modernarches.com. They sell the plastic ones and the wet ones, the disposable ones, and disposable ones can be cut in half, and I'm assuming the plastic ones can too. So you basically double the amount of measures for what you purchase. So I think definitely a great thing if you don't want to deal with the bully gauge and always sterilizing it. And I think we use so many bully gauges a day that it started getting ridiculous. The amount of sterilization they were taking up, and it was figured, I know we're hurting the earth, but just get those, disposable ones, or get those paper ones, which are extra disposable, but at least they're compostable. All right, thanks so much.